I'm going to switching this on and then watching that. Oh, there we go, y'all. Good everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Anna. This is my bandana. And I invite you to join me on my journey to convert the banner into a camper van. Come see what I'm working on today. Okay, so this is my DC to DC charger that I am trying to wire up so that I can charge up my battery from my car when it's running. And I am so far running my positive and negative wire around the back here, and it's going to go behind all of this with the other wires. Need to make it straight though, and then it's going to come back on this side, and I'm going to try to feed it it's tight behind my shower wall. And so what I did, tried a little trick, is I had some cable here going on the other end, and I fished it through, and I'm taping it. And then I'm gonna go back and pull it through. But I'm just thinking now, I need to do the same thing with my this other wire that needs to go up for the ignition. So before I pull that through, I'm gonna attach that wire and let it go for the ride too. So let me find some wire for that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I just taped that together. Hopefully the electric tape is stronger so it can catch a ride back here. So I'm gonna push that up through there and try to pull it out from the other side. Let's see how that works. Okay, so I got the wire coming out from back there. Good look at what it is. It is what do you call it? A stud back there that I can't get it down. So the best I can probably do is bring this down and go under this kind of way. So let me see if I can hide this wire the best I can. Okay, so I opened this up, and this is all taped up, masking tape. I guess that's the way ProMaster sent it. Come on, ProMaster. I don't know. That don't seem right. But anyway, I'm trying to get this all the way off, but I'm having a hard time disconnecting some of it. I must be missing something here. So let me figure out how to get it off. Okay, got it off, and I got the cover off of the battery. And what I need to do is run my red wire to here. I need to put it on here, right on top. So I'll take that nut off and put this on top. That's what I need to do. This is my negative battery. This is my positive battery. I have another battery in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it should be somewhere. I can find it. Okay, so I got stuff out, and so I meant to feed my DC wire underneath here, and I'm using this clip. Using that clip. Using the clip, I'm gonna take some. I see how they are keeping their wire together, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Keep my wire together. Get it over here together. Let me do that. Okay, so this is what I got. Feeding the wire in through here, and it's going underneath here and coming out there. So I could at least put back this stuff here and then wire it into the battery after I replace everything, before I forget how I took it out. All right, let me get that done. Okay, so I managed to get it back in. wire. Okay. Wait a minute, get everything back in. This is the only. So good morning. So I am back at trying to install my DC charger, and I bought 80 amp fuse that will go here, and then this will go here like that. I already had on hand a M6 nut. This is the kind of nut with a washer nut. So I will be able to send my my negative up here like this. So hopefully that's enough wire. And my D plus line, I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna have to open this back up to refeed it this way. But I'll do that later. This is a fuse that 90 amp that Renogy seemed to recommend. I couldn't find a 90 amp like this, so that's why I got 80. If that's a problem, maybe up to 100. But let's try the 80, see how it goes. And so I understand that before I do any work on the battery, I should unhook the negative first. And this is not a how-to video by any means, but because I'm not a professional, we all know that. But based on the many YouTube videos, wasn't that many, but the ones that I did watch, you know, what made sense is to unhook the negative first and then work on the positive. So let me get that done. Let me start. It's early in the morning, so this is a quiet thing I can do, rather than cut wood and whatnot, wake up the neighborhood. So let me get started with this. Okay, so to get started, I need to unhook this battery, and there's this lever here that I can undo to open it, and then I need to take a wrench to unscrew that to then remove this out the way. And understand that you do not want to touch metal or anything when this is off and this is connected. So let me carefully do that. So okay, so I got that off. It's secured behind this for now. So now I'm going to I want to take this whole thing out so that I can feed up some bolts through here. See if I can get that to happen. Hold on. Okay, so the way I think I need to undo this is based on the video I saw, is to undo this nut and these two Phillips screws, these two right here, and then this nut. Let's see if that does the trick. Okay, so I had to luck up on a 10 millimeter wrench. I guess it's 10 millimeters. My 10 millimeter socket work. So anyway, so I used this to loosen this, and it looks like it's loosening this piece that's going around this right here. I don't think I have to take it all the way off. So I'm gonna now undo these two Phillips screws. Right. Okay, so I got it off with I used my drill to undo it. I had a Phillips bit, and it's not moving. It looks like I missed something. So is it supposed to be easy? I don't know. Doesn't look like it's lifting off, so maybe I need to undo that a little bit more. Okay, so I guess I had to pull a little harder, and it came out. So now what I want to do is put, I bought some of these square-headed nuts that I saw in the video so that it can fit right here in these square little sections. So if I put this in here, there, it'll fit in there. It won't turn. So if you screw in a nut, it won't turn. So put one here on this pole, and I bought some handy dandy screws. So let me get my hand free and put a nut on both of these so it won't fall out when I put it back in place. Let me do that. Okay, so I put this back in. These two bolts are in. I need to screw that tight to get it back in and put the two Phillips screws that I unscrewed earlier back in. So go ahead and do that now. Okay, so this looks to be about right where I want to cut it, right? Cut it like right there. I think it's a mite bigger, but I'd rather be a little bit bigger than too short. Okay, so I made it longer. I just didn't want to, chance, needing something done, and so I'm just gonna stick it down in here and feed it in. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so the positive is in, and I don't know if there are any science geeks out there, but I dropped two nuts down in between the battery and this case, and I have like a magnet pickup, whatever you call this thing, and it does not pick up. No telling why. Okay, so I got it in here, so I'm just gonna swoop it over here like that and swing it in here. This right here, this cover should cover it, fine. That should be able to swing it in here to get it in there. Let me get that. Let me do that. I need my hands. So there you have it. So it's in here. The cover is back on. Fine. So now I just need to get my negative over here to this side over there. Okay, so I'm feeding my negative around, and I'm using this post to put it on. It did spark when I put it on initially, but got that screw down with that. This is a nut washer combination type of nut that I'm using here, similar to the one that came off with there. So I gotta be careful because I am dropping stuff in here and I cannot get them out, and I am not lifting all these batteries out to get them out. So gotta be real careful out there working around these batteries. So let me get the car battery negative in, and that will be done for this compartment. And then all that's left to do is figure out how to do this D+ line. Okay, so I have my car battery back in. It did spark again, so all that's left to do is to tighten this lever back up. There. And so now I should be able to put this back on, but something tells me that I'm going to have to refeed my D+ link because the fuse box is right here that I'm going to use for the power for this D+ link. And what this D+ link would do is once it gets power, then it will begin to charge. So long as this is not getting power, the DC to DC charger, it's not going to charge my my van battery, the battery in the back of my van, not the vehicle. So that's my understanding anyway. So I'm going to take these off and look at the fuse, and I think there's a hole under here that I can feed this up under, but it would be probably cleaner if I came around this way instead of over here. I may have to find a way to get this out. So let me figure that out. Okay, so I managed to get the wire. I'll open this up again, just these two screws, and pried it just enough to pull it out from up here because it's right there, thankfully, and pull it out here and then feed it under. It's coming over here. I couldn't get it behind here, but it's fine. It's coming out on this side where I want it. So be nice if I can go around this, but I can't do that. I'll just have it like that, and I'm gonna put this cover back on now. I don't think I need that to be open anymore, so let me do that. Okay, so I'm turning to my dip switches for my DC to DC charger, and I have the SOK battery, and it indicates 14 between 14.4 to 14.6 as my lithium voltage, and I'm gonna pick the 14.4. I think that the norm, so I'm going to stick with that. So that means my dip switch should be off for the switch 5. Switch 3 should be on. Switch 4 should be on. And for 14.4, switch 1 is off and switch 2 is on. So I'm going to do that. So there you have it. It's up under my sofa. I can lift it by now, but later I won't. But I can see it, I think, this way. And switch 1 and switch 5 are off. This is upside down, by the way, but doesn't matter because both are in the end. And off in this case is up, since it's upside down. So again, reading this, switch 1 is on the right side, going up towards switch 5 to the left, upside down. Alright, so I think this is good. Let me, I wanted it to be right before I did my D+ wiring, just in case I fire it up. I don't want to mess up anything. So anyway, so let me go back to D+ wiring. Okay, so the plan is to add a switch back here for my D+ switch. And while I was back here, I fixed the wiring on that outlet and changed the cover. And so I ran out of switches, so I gotta buy some more switches. So I will be back in a few days to get more switches. Okay, so I am back with the D+ wiring, and I got the switch, and I basically used the D+ wire to connect the switch. So I'm not sure which way it's up or down. It's on or off. We'll find out. And then I will put the plate on accordingly. Alright, so let me continue on with this to find out which fuse I should piggyback on. I got these fuse tags that I will use to piggyback. I'm gonna have to splice it in, but first let me find the right fuse. I was looking at the driver's power window, but I was watching some videos yesterday, and one of the videos found another one. It was 7.5 amp or something like that. But so I'm gonna try them all. Well, not all, but I'm gonna try a couple of others, or maybe all. So this is the manual for the ProMaster for the interior fuses, and these are the fuses and the color. This description. The second page is the remaining fuses, and this particular one, the 15 amp blue one, is not used, and I determined I have detected that to be this one right here. So when I use my this is a voltmeter that I bought. When I use this, I put the black on this screw right there, and the red one, and the little dot. If you look real closely, there's a little dot. You put it right on that dot. Put it on the voltage reading for amps, for the AC and DC in this case. Put it on that, and went down to 0. I will show you, but I won't have the 2 hands. I don't have a tripod. But anyway, I did that, and went down to 0. I started up the vehicle, did the same test, and it went up to like 12 something. Sometimes it's 13 or something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that. That is my fuse that I'm gonna use. And so now I am going to take one of these it's a fuse tag. I'm gonna put that in here. And run some tests and see how it works. Cross my fingers that everything goes well. Okay, so I got it in. I put it in there. I spliced it on. The car's running. My DC charger back there. I have my switch here, so I'm going to test my switching this on and then watching that. Oh, there we go, y'all. There it goes. It is flat. Oh, wow. So that means if I turn my car off, it is green ready to go. So, so this right here is down for on, up for off. Down for on. And let me see if... So yeah, I'm afraid to, to charge it when it's in accessory mode because I don't know a whole lot about alternators and starter batteries. So I feel like I have to be mindful of my DC charger when my switch is on the on position. So when I start the car, it's going to begin to charge my battery. I need to understand more fully what all of that means, because, what it means to my alternator, if I should be concerned about anything. Okay, so it's a little dark now, but just to show, this right here is back on, button back up, panel back on, and even this back here is back up with my switch currently in the off position. I'm going to get a closer look at that. The red is on, black is off, down, off, up, on. So there you have it.